Good morning, Gavin. This is Brayden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, mate. Just thought I'd do a little virtual tour for you of the 2016 GXL Landcruiser wagon, the 76 series that you inquired on a huge discount at the moment for the end of month for $77,990 driver weight. Mate, just a really good chance. Thought I'd take you through the whole car, show the service history, the features, any little blemishes or marks I can find as well. So mate, just a quick idea, just in case you're not sure who we are, but this is Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. So we've got two pre-owned vehicle yards. This is probably the bigger one of the two. So this is 235 Mulgrave Road. We stock about probably maybe 70 to 80 cars here at any one time. You can see across the road there, we've also got our Pacific New Toyota and Lexus showrooms, as well as our service centre and parts department there as well, right across the back there where all the solar panels are. So we've, and like I said, we've got another pre-owned vehicle yard up here, which is all joined, and we probably house about 40 to 50 cars there. So usually turn over nearly 200 cars a month, so cars like this do go very, very quickly. Mate, so look, just take you back to the car. Obviously, like I said, we obviously do offer finance, great trade-in prices as well. We'll trade absolutely anything, so if you've got something there, let us know. But mate, like I said, we'll get back to the car, and might as well start with the front while we're up here. So obviously genuine Toyota bull bar on the front there, so black one across the front. So obviously did have spotlights previously, but pretty common for people to take those off when they do trade them in. So you can see the wear marks from that, but other than that, pretty clean. A couple of little sort of marks across there, but pretty standard stuff as far as the bull bars go, but very clean. So you do have a winch in this as well, so it is the cable winch, so that's up under there. You can see where it hooks up underneath, so controllers, everything's all be inside for you. So I'll just try and show you up under the chassis there as well. Like I said, the whole idea of this is just to be as transparent as we possibly can, give you a really good idea of exactly what you are looking at as far as the Cruiser goes. So I'll just take you down to that driver's side front wheel here. So it did rain last night, and the guys, it's so forgive me for the bit of dirt in the rain that you can see, but mate, very, very clean. A little bit of gutter rash by the look of it, just sort of minor stuff around the outside and down here as well, but nothing too bad at all. So miles of tread left on these as well. So you've got those the Bridgestone tyres there, so the mud terrains as well. So heaps of tread left on those guys. If you can't see anything in this video, like if it's hard to view, just let me know, and we'll get some photos through instead. So apologies, they are all-terrains. They're just very, very chunky, awesome looking all-terrains, that's for sure. So just take it down the rest of this here as well. So we'll start with down the side. So it looks like just a little sort of scratch there, but nothing too bad. Same with a couple of little chips up under the actual badge. If anything like that is a concern for you, let me know, and we can always talk to management and see if we can get those touched up and sealed for you. So I'll just try and show you those side panels as much as I can. It's very, very straight, very well looked after. It's sort of the most common areas where you see the fingernail scratches, so a little bit of sort of minor scratching up under there on the handle, but certainly nothing too bad. Just take you down the rest of that as well. So obviously that second door on the driver's side here. Again, just some minor sort of chip just in the paint there and there, but only sort of noticeable once you actually get up nice and close. No dents or anything like that. Very, very clean from what I can see. Just take it up across the roof while I've got you here as well. So it's all our cars, we guarantee. They've got to clear your car history checks, your roadworthies and safety certificates. We won't take anything that's been hail damaged or flood damaged or anything like that. It's just not the sort of cars that we will stock, that we can't. So again, it's a little bit of gutter rash just down on the front here, a little bit of sort of wear and tear on the actual on the cap there, but nothing too bad. Miles of tread left on that one. I'll try and show you inside the end there, and again just the inside of those mud guards. I'm trying to show you the chassis there too. So very, very clean, especially for a Cruiser. That's yeah, just a very, very good example. So across that rear bar. So a little bit of oxidation on the top of that, just the chrome, but I'm sure a little bit of polish and that might actually come back up. But again, like I said, it's all about being as transparent as we possibly can with you. So just a minor sort of scuff there, but sort of pretty hard to see until you're up close. I'll just show you up underneath there as well, across the springs and your tow bar there too. So just while I've got you under there, so it is your standard 7-pin round one there with the small pins. Now this does have electric brakes too, so you've got your red arc brake controller on the inside as well. But I'll show you all that once we jump in. So this side's pretty clean as far as that goes. Much better, just a little sort of scratch there. But, and a minor sort of, it's not quite a chip, just a scuff. It's not actually chipped or anything like that. Like I said, very, very clean. So pretty cool setup in these guys. So we've got obviously the spare tyre up on the back. Here's the GXL. So we'll open that up. Now you've got your draw system inside, which is just great. We've got the handle there. So I'll open both these up for you. Got just enough room. So Titan draw system. So it is lockable as well. So we've got that one there. Open that up. So plenty of storage. Heaps of tie down points. So if you want to put fridges, boxes, anything like that. That one is actually a fridge slide. So that'll come back out for you. Again, another drawer there too. So stacks of storage. Heaps of storage in there. Now those seats will actually fold flat as well, so nearly flush with this drawer system too. So if you want to put bigger stuff in the back here, it's certainly set up pretty well for it, especially between all these tie down points. You do have tie down points on the inside here as well, so there and over this side as well. So really, really good. Unreal cars for four-wheel driving and camping and that sort of thing. I'll just show you right across that roof there too. So just been looked after so well. We're pretty lucky with the cars we do get. Our buyers are very particular about the ones we'll let through. So just a little bit of a sort of pinhole there, but nothing too major. It's just on the inside of that one door. We'll close these up. Obviously the spare tyre on the back as well, so same rims as the whole way around. And miles of tread left on that. It doesn't even look like it's been used before. It's great. So now the passenger side, just show down that doorway, the rest of the panels. Again down to that rear wheel passenger side this time. So a little bit of grazing there on the outside, a little bit of sort of scuff there, but nothing too bad at all. And again, heaps of tread left on these all-terrains. So like I said, I'll just try and show you as much as I can. You've got the exhaust there too. All very good looking. And right across the chassis there as well. Just on the inside of these while we're here. So I've got the ashtrays down the bottom here as well. Obviously being the 76 series, electric windows, which is great, being the GXL. All central locking as well, which is even better. And those seats there too. So like I said, these will fold down. Obviously the drivers and the passenger seat recline back, but we can drop this down. So once those are forward, that'll actually lay flat and just about flush with the back in here. So you can see that one. Seat belts, everything as well, very clean. Obviously the grab handles at the top, on the corners as well. Makes it real easy getting in on those side steps if they're a little bit wet. So that's super clean. Even the backs of those seats, pretty common for kids to sort of be kicking up against those, but you can see how well they've been looked after. So just that last door as well. So passenger front. Like I said, if there's anything in this video you can't quite see, just let me know, and I'm happy to do another one for you, or get some videos through, some photos through, whatever's easy for you. So just that main entryway, obviously that is the most common place for people to sort of drag their boots a little bit, so you've always got a little bit of wear and tear there. But just show you under those mats as well. So obviously the genuine Landcruiser floor mats, but just show you under there to see yourself just how clean those are, under the seats and everything. Just a really good example, hey. Across the dash, so I saw a little scratch there and there across the dash, and just looks like they've had a bit of gear, like stored a bit of stuff up there, but definitely nothing major. That's by any means. It's actually quite hard to see until you're up close, as you can see on the rest of that. Same with the visors too. So while I'm here, I like to take advantage. So like I said, all the controller for the winch, everything's all inside there as well. All your manuals are all in there. We're at the service book here. I just won't show you that first page. It was owned by the Department of Housing down in Brisbane. We get a lot of cars from down there because they always come with really good service history, and they don't see a lot of four-wheel driving or anything like that. So I'll just skip to the good parts, the service history. So here we go. So 2017. So great news is full Toyota service history through this as well. So 2017 at 9,500 Ks, 2018 at 17,000, 2018 at 27,000. 2019 at 35, again all through Skyfleet Toyota. 2019 at 42, 2020 at 50, still through Skyfleet Toyota. 2020 at 59, 2020 at 70,000, again through them, and that's when obviously we've purchased it. So not a lot of people service their car before they sell them. We're always trying to save a little bit of coin wherever they can. So if we skip to the back here, whenever we get cars in that are due for a service, it's always easier for us to do one ourselves. So I'll just skip all the way to the back, past all these millions of pages. There we go. So again, Coral Motors, that's actually us here in Cairns. So that's Pacific Toyota. So 78,000 Ks in July this year. So everything's all up to date. Everything's very nice and fresh in the car. It's great service history. It's exactly what you want to see. So just trying to show you again and the rest of that car. I'll jump in the driver's side in a second and start it up for you too. But very clean. In fact, while I'm here, I'll just show you up on that roof again. We'll just jump up there. So minor sort of chip just there on the front, but again, if any of this that's a worry for you, we can get that touched up, that's for sure. Very, very clean. Down the front. So just that final wheel for you too. Again, a little bit of sort of gutter rash there, but very, very clean. Show you the inside of those guards as well. Give me a sec. Right around that suspension there too. It's super clean. Great looking truck. Very much so. So just while that sun's gone a little bit, I'll show you across that bonnet there too. Don't stress about these ones. That's just, like I said, we had a bit of rain last night. That's just all come off with my hand. So again, that's just all dirt. That's awesome. Again, no chips or cracks or anything like that to be concerned about either. So like I said, on a huge end of month discount as well, so 81,990 down to 77,990 drive away, making it one of the cheapest in the country, which is just a bargain. That is inclusive of all your stamp duties, your transfers, the whole works. So while I'm here, so we've got the keys. So great news is stacks of spares. So we've got the two genuine fobs for the central locking, so you lock and unlock, and then your blanks as well, obviously for the ignition barrel and the fuel flaps and things like that. So ignition's on this side. Let's make sure that's in neutral. So red, like I said, your system on here, the electric brake controller up on the dash. We've got the driving lights there for you, like I said. So they've kept the switch and everything, even though they have taken the drive. Sorry, mate, I accidentally hit the stop record button. So yes, they've left the switch here, but taken the driving light. So the wiring loom should still be there as well. So it's pretty easy if you do want to put a set on yourself. Just gonna move that seat up because I'm pretty short. So we'll start that up for you. So great news, this actually does have a dual battery kit as well, so I'll show you that once we jump out. But you can see 78,430 kilometres, so this has had the DPF recall done on it as well, so you can see that's now turned off. You do have the switch and the controller down here for you for the burn. On the driver's side, we've got your door locks, so your central lock in here being the GXL, window locks, all electric windows, which are underrated. We've got the cruise control up on the side here, so again, just the standard Toyota one, on and off the switch and set to reset like that. And again, pretty easy for the pretty standard for the wipers and your headlights there too. So everything's all operated by those. So you can see that actually lights up once your headlights are on, because that'll run through your high beam there too. Didn't have obviously looks like they've taken the UHF out as well, so you can see the carrier was there, but they've taken that UHF out too. So pretty common for people to take that sort of stuff with them when they do trade them, because they usually are going into another four-wheel drive. The actual radio itself, standard Toyota, so USB, AUX for your phones and your charging and your music, and does have your Bluetooth options there as well along with your radios. Aircon controls are all pretty standard down here. We won't let anything out of here without cold aircon, but all your aerial controls, ashtrays, seat plugs, everything's all included. But mate, like I said, really, really good service history. Not due again until February or 88,000 at the top there, but just a genuinely well looked after car and very well presented. Try and get you, like I said, as much in here as I can. I've just noticed just a little bit of sort of wear and tear just behind that seat belt. I'm not sure if you can see it there, but I'll get a photo through in case you can't. Just noticed that as I look back here. But the rest is just absolutely exceptional. Very, very good quality. So what I'll do while this is running, we'll just jump out, open that bonnet for you. So the bonnet's on that one there, fuel's on this side here. Now give me a sec, I'll just try and do this one-handed. Okay, so like I said, dual battery kit all set up, ready to go. And like I said, we got a bit of rain last night, that's all that water is there. Right across the time maps and everything as well. It's a glamour car, very, very well presented and looked after. So like I said, they've left the aerial, which is great for that UHF, so pretty easy to set one up if you did want to chuck a new one in there. But mate, this actually concludes our virtual tour. I hope you like the car. Look forward to hearing your thoughts soon. If you want to book a test drive or got any questions about it or I've missed anything, just please give me a call on the number I've texted you this from, and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you, Gavin.